Tonight, the skies will be illuminated by one of the most powerful and spiritually charged full moons of the year. But this isn't just any ordinary celestial event. It carries a deep, energetic shift that could impact your life in unexpected ways. There's a reason you're hearing this now, and it's not by chance. The universe is calling you to pay attention. The mid-February full moon in 2025, known as the snow moon, holds extraordinary energy. As it reaches its peak, it's poised to bring massive transformations and awakenings. Some of these changes will be blessings in disguise, while others may feel like disruptions. However, if you prepare now, you can harness this lunar power for your highest good. Why the urgency? This full moon is aligning with intense astrological aspects that may trigger emotional, spiritual, and even physical shifts. You might already feel the buildup: sleepless nights, heightened intuition, or a restless mind. These aren't just random occurrences. They're signs of the universe opening up portals for change. This energy will be amplified by an unprecedented lunar aspect that hasn't been seen for decades. This alignment can reveal truths and bring long-buried emotions to the surface. Whether you're ready or not, these forces will push you to confront what's holding you back. But instead of fearing this cosmic shift, embrace it. You're being guided to clear out the old and welcome in new opportunities, relationships, and spiritual awakenings. However, ignoring the energy could bring chaos. Emotional breakdowns, conflicts, and sudden life shifts may occur if you resist what's unfolding. This is why it's critical to prepare now. Don't let these shifts catch you off guard. Take the time today to align your mind, body, and spirit. In the next few minutes, we'll cover the full scope of this full moon's impact, what you can expect, the warnings you must heed, and how to prepare for this powerful transformation. You'll also learn key rituals and affirmations to harness the moon's energy for protection and manifestation. The universe has brought this message to you for a reason. You're being called to step into your power, shed what no longer serves you, and prepare for the awakening that's ahead. There's no time to wait. These energies are already in motion. So listen closely. What's coming could change everything. Let's dive into what the universe wants you to know before it's too late. 1. Sudden emotional turbulence. You must brace for as the full moon approaches. Emotional turbulence is one of the first warning signs you'll notice. The energy surrounding this particular lunar event is charged with intensity, amplifying your emotional state in unpredictable ways. You may feel completely fine one moment and suddenly overwhelmed the next, as if you've been struck by an emotional storm. These shifts will seem to come out of nowhere, but they're a direct reflection of the lunar energy pulling unresolved emotions to the surface. Many of these emotions may stem from buried pain or past experiences that you thought you had already dealt with. Old wounds that you've avoided or suppressed will come up for one last push toward healing. Suppressing these emotions will only intensify the discomfort. Instead, allow yourself to process them. Sit with the feelings without judgment. Acknowledge them and ask what they are here to teach you. Processing in this way may not feel easy, but it will be transformative. One of the biggest challenges during this time will be the sudden urge to lash out. You may find yourself reacting strongly to even the smallest triggers, especially in relationships with close family or friends. Seemingly minor annoyances could lead to heated arguments if not handled mindfully. It's essential to take a step back before responding to anything emotionally charged. Breathe, center yourself, and ask if your reaction is coming from the present situation or old wounds being stirred up. This practice will help prevent unnecessary conflicts and preserve harmony during this challenging energy. Another manifestation of emotional turbulence is an unexpected sense of emptiness or detachment. You might feel as if something is missing or that you're floating without a clear direction. This emptiness isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's the universe creating space for new beginnings. When the full moon highlights what's no longer serving you, it can temporarily leave you feeling hollow as the old energy is cleared out. Instead of panicking, take this time to ground yourself and stay rooted in the present. Grounding practices like walking barefoot on the earth, practicing deep breathing, or simply sitting still in nature can help restore balance and fill that emptiness with peace. One of the most effective ways to manage these overwhelming emotions is to channel them into physical movement. When emotions get stuck, they often manifest as physical tension. Releasing this energy through movement, whether it's a brisk walk, dance session, or even stretching, can work wonders for your mental and emotional state. Movement allows energy to flow freely through your body, helping to clear out stagnant emotions and reduce the risk of feeling emotionally clogged. In times of high emotional turbulence, be compassionate with yourself. This is not the time for self-criticism or pushing yourself to be stronger or better. Allow yourself the space to feel what you need to feel, move through it, and then release it. Journaling or speaking your thoughts aloud can also help to process and release emotional weight. In summary, emotional turbulence during this full moon is not a punishment, but an opportunity for growth. The universe is asking you to shed layers of emotional baggage to make room for the new. Brace for the storm by staying present, grounded, and compassionate with yourself. Honor the process, and you'll emerge from it lighter, clearer, and more aligned with your higher self. 2. Relationship flashpoints you can't ignore. Under the intense energy of this full moon, relationships may come under sudden and unexpected pressure. This isn't just a minor shift. It's a deep, soul-level unveiling that can bring abrupt revelations about the people in your life. The moon's energy acts as a spotlight, illuminating the true nature of those closest to you. Things that were hidden or ignored may be thrust into full view, and you'll be forced to confront these truths head-on. You may suddenly see someone's intentions or behaviors with crystal clear clarity. These revelations could feel like they come out of nowhere, but they are the result of long brewing energy finally rising to the surface. Perhaps someone's inconsistency, dishonesty, or lack of support becomes undeniable. Alternatively, you may discover a hidden kindness or loyalty you previously overlooked. Whatever the case, it's important to trust what is being revealed and avoid turning a blind eye. This insight is meant to guide you, even if it feels uncomfortable. Old wounds in relationships may also resurface during this time. Perhaps past betrayals, disappointments, or unspoken resentments bubble to the surface, demanding your attention. These unresolved patterns may show up in your current relationships or even in memories and dreams. The energy of the full moon is calling you to break free from these patterns, not to get stuck in them. Pay close attention to the ways you react. Are you repeating old cycles of blame, defensiveness, or avoidance? Now is the time to pause, reflect, and choose a different response that fosters healing. Sudden breakups or changes in relationship dynamics are also highly possible under this lunar influence. If a relationship has been on shaky ground, the energy of this full moon may push it past its breaking point. What once felt tolerable may now become unbearable, and you may feel an undeniable urge to walk away. While these changes may be painful, they are often necessary to free you from connections that no longer serve your highest good. Trust that whatever exits your life is creating space for more aligned relationships to enter. Equally, those who no longer align with your path may leave unexpectedly. Friends, colleagues, or even romantic partners may distance themselves without warning. While this can feel jarring or even hurtful, understand that their departure is part of your spiritual evolution. Their energy may no longer match the vibration you are stepping into, and holding on to these relationships out of fear or habit will only hinder your growth. Allowing these exits with grace is essential for your soul's journey. On the other hand, random, intense emotional connections may also spark without warning. You may meet someone new who instantly feels familiar or evokes a deep emotional response. These connections can be fleeting or long-lasting, but their purpose is to stir something within you. Whether they are here to teach you a lesson, mirror something about yourself, or ignite a new chapter, pay attention to how these connections make you feel. Stay grounded and clear about your boundaries, but remain open to what these encounters may bring. Overall, the full moon's energy in this phase of relationship flashpoints is not here to punish or confuse you. It's here to reveal the truth. Trust what is shown to you and use this knowledge to move forward with clarity and purpose. Whether relationships are breaking apart or coming together, each shift is happening for your highest growth and alignment. Be present, trust your intuition, and embrace the transformation. 3. Sleep disturbances and fatigue spikes. As the full moon energy builds, it is likely to disrupt your sleep cycle and energy levels in unpredictable ways. This shift isn't just physical, it's an energetic response to the heightened lunar vibration. Prepare for restlessness at night, marked by vivid and sometimes unsettling dreams. These dreams may feel more intense or symbolic than usual, as the subconscious mind processes suppressed emotions and unresolved issues brought to light by the moon's energy. You may wake up feeling as though you've traveled through emotional terrain, leaving you mentally and physically drained. Even those who typically sleep deeply may find themselves tossing and turning. This restlessness is your body's response to the energetic pull of the full moon, which can heighten awareness and make it difficult for the mind to quiet down. If you find yourself wide awake during the night, resist the urge to reach for distractions. Instead, allow yourself to simply sit in the stillness, reflect, or journal any insights that surface. The moon may be sending you messages that only become clear when you listen closely in the quiet hours of the night. During the day, don't be surprised if your energy levels dip dramatically. Fatigue may hit you without warning, even after a seemingly restful night. This isn't just physical exhaustion, it's the body responding to an energetic overload. You may feel sluggish or unmotivated, as though even simple tasks take more effort than usual. The more you resist this fatigue and push yourself, the more drained you'll feel. Honor what your body needs during this time, even if it means taking multiple breaks or allowing yourself a short nap. However, these dips in energy won't be consistent. You may also experience sudden bursts of high energy that leave you feeling restless or wired. These moments may come with an overwhelming urge to take action, move, or create. While this energy can feel productive, it's important to channel it mindfully. Overexerting yourself during these bursts can leave you even more depleted once the energy fades. Find a balance. Engage in light activity or creative expression that feels aligned with the flow of energy, but avoid overstimulation. Sensory overload may also be heightened during this time. Lights may seem too bright, sounds too loud, and even textures may feel irritating to the skin. Your nervous system is already working overtime to process the energetic shifts of the full moon, and any additional sensory input may feel unbearable. Creating a quiet, peaceful environment is essential. Dim the lights, avoid loud noises, and remove unnecessary distractions. Soft music, nature sounds, or even silence can help soothe the heightened sensitivity. Caffeine and other stimulants should be avoided during this period of flux. While it may be tempting to reach for a cup of coffee or an energy drink to combat fatigue, these substances will only intensify the roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes. Instead, hydrate with water or herbal teas that promote calmness and balance. Supporting your body with nourishing, whole foods will also help stabilize your energy levels. In times of sleep disruption and energy instability, it's essential to listen to your body's signals without judgment. Fatigue is not a sign of weakness, and restlessness is not something to be battled. These fluctuations are part of the energetic shifts you are experiencing, and they are temporary. By creating space for rest, mindfulness, and balance, you can ride these waves with greater ease and emerge feeling more aligned with the energy of the full moon. 4. Mental clarity or mental chaos. The choice is yours. The full moon's energy has a powerful effect on the mind, creating either profound clarity or overwhelming chaos. You may experience sudden downloads of insight, those aha moments that seem to strike out of nowhere. These insights can bring clarity to areas where you've previously felt stuck, whether related to decisions, creative projects, or life goals. However, the intensity of this influx can just as easily lead to mental overload if not handled mindfully. The key is recognizing when your mind is working with clarity versus spiraling into chaos. One of the common challenges during this time is mental fog. Despite moments of brilliance, you may also find yourself feeling mentally clouded and distracted. Thoughts can become jumbled, and it may be hard to concentrate on even simple tasks. This fog is not a sign of failure. It's the mind's way of trying to process an overwhelming amount of energy and information. When you notice yourself slipping into foggy thinking, pause and ground yourself with a few deep breaths. Mindfulness can help you reset and refocus your mental energy. Another effect of the full moon is the tendency for your thoughts to race in unpredictable directions. Your mind may jump from one topic to the next without giving you a chance to process fully. This can feel exhausting and overwhelming, especially if it seems like your brain is stuck on overdrive. To counter this, slow down intentionally. Create mental space by writing your thoughts down or practicing meditation to quiet the chatter. By consciously slowing the pace of your mind, you can regain control and avoid spiraling into chaos. During this time, ideas or plans that once felt stable may suddenly unravel. You may realize that something you were confident about now feels uncertain or flawed. This is not necessarily a negative thing. It's the universe's way of revealing hidden truths or areas that need adjustment. Trust that whatever falls apart now is creating an opportunity for greater alignment. Instead of panicking, approach these shifts with curiosity. Ask yourself, what is this showing me? How can I adjust or improve my plan moving forward? Clarity will come if you focus on one thing at a time. When your mind is racing, it's tempting to multitask or try to solve everything at once. However, this approach only leads to further confusion. Instead, prioritize a single task or decision and give it your full attention. As you bring mindfulness to each action, you'll find that the chaos begins to settle and solutions become more obvious. Breaking larger issues down into smaller, manageable steps can help you feel more in control. One of the most important spiritual lessons during this time is the power of pausing. The heightened energy of the full moon can push you toward impulsive decisions, driven by anxiety or the desire for quick resolution. However, these knee-jerk reactions are often not in your best interest. Whenever you feel an urge to act quickly, take a moment to step back. Ask yourself if the action is coming from a place of fear or clarity. If it's fear, wait. Clarity always comes with calmness, and decisions made from this state will serve you better in the long run. Ultimately, this phase offers a choice between mental clarity and mental chaos. While you cannot control the intensity of the energy, you can control how you respond to it. By staying mindful, slowing down, and grounding yourself, you can transform mental overload into clear, inspired thinking. Trust that even the moments of confusion are guiding you toward deeper understanding and alignment. Embrace this process with patience, and you'll come out of it with greater mental and spiritual clarity. 5. Urgent need to cut ties. The energy of this full moon is a powerful force for release. It will push you to sever ties that no longer serve your highest good. These ties could be to toxic relationships, old habits, memories, or even physical items that carry stagnant energy. You may feel an undeniable inner pressure, a deep knowing that something must go. When this feeling arises, don't resist it. Trust that the energy is guiding you to clear space for new growth and transformation. One of the most prominent effects of this energy is the sudden urge to sever toxic bonds. You may find yourself thinking about certain relationships or connections that drain your energy. Perhaps it's a person who consistently brings negativity into your life or a relationship built on unhealthy dynamics. Under the influence of this full moon, the truth will feel impossible to ignore. You'll know without a doubt which bonds are weighing you down. Once clarity arrives, honor it. Attempting to rationalize or justify staying connected to toxicity will only increase your sense of suffocation. This same energy may also manifest as an overwhelming need to quit certain behaviors or habits. You might suddenly realize that a coping mechanism or lifestyle choice is no longer aligned with your soul's path. Whether it's a habit of self-criticism, overconsumption, or avoidance, this full moon will bring it into sharp focus. The urge to release will feel undeniable, and if you lean into it, you'll find the strength to break free. Take small, intentional steps toward letting go, and trust that the universe is supporting your efforts. Old memories, objects, or environments may also feel suffocating. You may notice a sudden aversion to certain items in your home, especially those tied to painful past experiences or limiting beliefs. These objects may carry the energetic imprint of old chapters in your life that have long since expired. Holding on to them keeps you tethered to outdated energy, making it difficult to move forward. If an object or memory brings heaviness instead of lightness, it's time to release it. If you choose to hold on to what has expired, the energy of the full moon will feel overwhelming. You may feel mentally, emotionally, and even physically suffocated. Your intuition is trying to guide you toward freedom, but clinging to the past creates internal resistance. The more you let go of what no longer serves you, the more space you'll create for fresh, uplifting energy to enter your life. By releasing the old, you allow your spirit to breathe again. Once you've identified what must go, take immediate action to clear it from your life. Burn old letters or journals that no longer reflect who you are becoming. Donate clothes, books, or other items that carry outdated energy. Delete digital files or messages that keep you tethered to past versions of yourself. Clearing these items sends a clear message to the universe. You are ready for transformation. This act of physical release mirrors the energetic release happening within you, amplifying your healing process. It's important to release with intention. As you let go, express gratitude for whatever lessons these ties brought you. Even toxic bonds and painful memories often carry hidden wisdom that helps shape your growth. By releasing with gratitude, you cleanse your energy field and invite peace into the space you've created. Ultimately, cutting ties is not about punishment or rejection. It's about honoring your soul's evolution. Trust the guidance you receive and know that every release is making room for greater alignment, joy, and freedom in your life. By embracing this process, you step into a new chapter with a lighter spirit and a clear heart. 6. Surges of spiritual or intuitive power. During this full moon, expect an amplification of your spiritual awareness and intuitive abilities. The heightened lunar energy can cause your inner voice, your intuition, to become louder and more insistent. Pay close attention to gut instincts that arise, especially when they feel sudden and unshakable. These intuitive nudges are aligned with the universal flow and often carry truths that your rational mind may not yet comprehend. The more you trust and act on these instincts, the more clarity and alignment you will experience. One of the most significant signs of this heightened energy is the sudden appearance of visions or flashes of insight. These can occur when you least expect them, mid-conversation, during a mundane activity, or just before falling asleep. You may catch a glimpse of future events, receive clarity on a problem, or be shown symbolic imagery that holds deep meaning. These flashes are not random. They are messages from your higher self or the universe, meant to guide you. Trust them without overanalyzing. If you feel compelled to take note of these insights, do so. Often their full meaning reveals itself over time. Physical sensations may also become more prominent as your intuitive awareness deepens. Sudden chills, goosebumps, or tingling sensations may sweep over you unexpectedly. These sensations often occur as confirmation of the truth. You might feel them when hearing someone's words, thinking a particular thought, or encountering a situation that carries profound meaning. These physical signs are your body's way of signaling alignment with universal truth. When they arise, pause and reflect on what just occurred or was said. There's likely a deeper message present. In addition, the universe may use symbols, animals, or repetitive signs to communicate with you. Certain animals may cross your path repeatedly, either in person, dreams, or media. You may see recurring numbers, phrases, or images that seem too frequent to be coincidental. These signs are often carriers of spiritual messages tailored to your current journey. For instance, a bird may symbolize freedom or clarity, while repeated numbers like 111 or 444 may indicate alignment or spiritual protection. Stay alert and trust your interpretation. Intuition often speaks in subtle ways, and the more open you are, the more guidance you'll receive. During this heightened period, it's important to trust sudden insights over purely logical reasoning. While rational thought has its place, the full moon's energy is attuned to higher spiritual truths that may not immediately make sense to the analytical mind. Insights received during this time are often in sync with the universal flow, even if they seem illogical at first. Trust your feelings and inner knowing more than external validation. If an idea or decision feels right on a soul level, honor it without needing to explain it to yourself or others. This surge of spiritual power is an opportunity to deepen your connection with your higher self and the universe. To fully harness this energy, take moments to quiet the mind. Whether through meditation, breathwork, or simple silence, creating space for stillness allows intuitive messages to flow more clearly. You don't need to force answers or chase insights. Simply be present and receptive. Ultimately, this phase of heightened intuition is not a random occurrence, but a powerful tool for alignment and transformation. By honoring your inner knowing, paying attention to physical and symbolic signs, and trusting the insights you receive, you can navigate this time with grace and clarity. Your intuition is a compass aligned with the divine, and following its guidance will lead you toward greater truth and spiritual growth. 7. Breakdowns that lead to breakthroughs. The energy of this full moon may bring sudden, unexpected challenges that feel overwhelming at first. These challenges, though difficult, are designed to shake you awake and push you into higher levels of consciousness. They may come in the form of setbacks, conflicts, or even internal struggles. The key is to resist the urge to panic. Instead of viewing these moments as failures or signs of misalignment, see them as powerful opportunities for transformation. Every breakdown under this energy carries the potential to become a breakthrough, if you remain open and grounded. One of the most common manifestations of this energy is the sudden experience of loss or rejection. You may lose a job, opportunity, or connection you thought was vital to your path. Rejections that seem unfair or unexpected may sting deeply. However, under the influence of the full moon, these losses are often clearing the way for something far better. Trust that whatever exits your life now is making space for more aligned opportunities. In many cases, the new path won't reveal itself immediately. Still, if you can remain patient and keep your heart open, you'll see how the universe was working in your favor all along. Moments of doubt may also surface, pushing you to confront your comfort zones. You might begin questioning long-held beliefs, habits, or situations that once felt safe. These doubts can feel unsettling, but they are signs that growth is calling you forward. The full moon's energy will illuminate what is stagnant in your life, making it impossible to ignore. If you feel pushed to abandon old patterns or step into unfamiliar territory, trust the pull. Growth doesn't happen within the confines of comfort. It happens when you take a leap of faith. It may feel as though things are falling apart around you. Projects may unravel, relationships may be tested, and plans may collapse without warning. This can be an emotionally intense time, but know that these breakdowns are not random. They are happening to realign you with your highest path. Often what feels like destruction is actually clearing away anything that no longer serves you. Trust that the pieces are falling into place, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Lean into the unknown with trust, knowing that clarity will come on the other side of the storm. This lunar energy is demanding action. It's not a time to retreat or fall into despair when faced with challenges. Instead, rise up. If a situation feels like it's crumbling, take steps to rebuild. If something feels lost, search for new possibilities. The universe is calling on you to stand in your power and actively co-create your next chapter. Avoid the temptation to give in to fear or self-doubt. Each time you choose courage over retreat, you strengthen your ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. To fully harness this energy, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. When a breakdown begins, pause before reacting emotionally. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and ask, what is this trying to teach me? Often, the lesson is hidden beneath the surface. Once you recognize the deeper purpose of the challenge, you can respond with wisdom instead of fear. Remember, breakthroughs often come disguised as breakdowns. What feels chaotic now may be the very thing that leads you to new opportunities, clarity, and alignment. Trust the process, stay grounded, and remain open to transformation. You are being called to rise not as a punishment, but as a gift, an invitation to step into your most empowered self. By embracing the breakdown, you create space for the breakthrough to emerge. 8. Manifestation speed. Like never before. Under this full moon, manifestation energy will surge with a power that's almost electric. Whatever you focus on, whether it's positive or negative, has the potential to materialize rapidly. This heightened manifestation energy demands heightened awareness. Your thoughts, intentions, and even casual decisions can ripple through your life with an intensity that's hard to ignore. It's essential to become mindful of what you are creating, moment by moment, because the universe will be listening closely and responding with swift precision. The intentions you set during this time could manifest with extraordinary speed. If you've been waiting for clarity, solutions, or movement in any area of life, this energy can bring sudden breakthroughs. Whether you set a conscious intention through visualization or a simple affirmation, expect fast feedback from the universe. You might notice small signs within hours or feel a shift in energy almost immediately. This rapid alignment isn't a coincidence. It's the result of the moon's amplified energetic influence, which is working to mirror your inner state. Set your intentions with clarity and confidence, trusting that what you desire is already in motion. However, the speed of manifestation cuts both ways. Negative thoughts or limiting beliefs can also manifest quickly if left unchecked. Under this moon, even fleeting moments of doubt or worry can expand into unnecessary obstacles. Watch your internal dialogue closely. If you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and redirect your focus to something uplifting and aligned with your goals. This isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about staying intentional with where your energy flows. Every thought and feeling sends a vibration into the universe, and during this period, those vibrations are amplified. Unexpected opportunities, ideas, or even material blessings may drop into your life out of nowhere. A chance meeting, an inspiring thought, or a sudden windfall could appear when you least expect it. These blessings are not random. They're a reflection of the alignment you've been cultivating, whether consciously or unconsciously. Stay open to receiving without hesitation. When opportunities knock, act decisively. This energy favors those who recognize their blessings and step into them boldly. If you've been visualizing or preparing for something specific, trust that the universe is delivering exactly what you need in perfect timing. Small decisions made now will carry massive weight in the days to come. The energy of this full moon acts as an accelerator, amplifying the effects of even the most minor choices. A simple yes or no today could set the stage for long-term shifts. This doesn't mean you need to overthink every move. Rather, it's an invitation to stay mindful and aligned with your highest self. Before making any decision, especially one that feels emotionally charged, take a moment to ground yourself. Tune into your intuition and ask, is this decision aligned with the future I want to create? Trust the answer that arises. Harnessing this quick-moving energy requires both focus and decisiveness. Visualize your desires clearly and vividly. Don't wait for the perfect moment or overanalyze every detail. Just see the outcome you want, feel it as if it's already real, and step forward with confidence. The universe will respond to your clarity by clearing pathways and opening doors. If fear or self-doubt arises, recognize it as a passing cloud rather than a truth. Shift your energy back to possibility and abundance. In this moment of heightened manifestation, trust that you are co-creating with a universe that wants you to succeed. Align your thoughts with your deepest desires. Stay open to unexpected blessings and act from a place of confidence and faith. What you set into motion under this full moon has the potential to transform your reality faster than you may have thought possible. Stay aligned, stay present, and watch as the seeds you plant bloom with breathtaking speed.